Cool. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Going For It. Today, we have one of my friends that has been my friend for longer than a decade. Her name is Nailah Vazquez, and she is very, very, very smart and very, very talented. And she's on the podcast, and we tried to get her on the podcast a couple months ago, and the power went out.
What a funny story.
So we finally have you back, and it's great to have you. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me.
Of course.
I appreciate it.
Of course. We literally had you here to do an episode, and the power went out, and then it sucked because it wasn't like a thing where we could get you back on like a week later because you were going to California to record a record.
Yeah.
And now, we're a couple months after that. So, I figured I definitely wanted to ask you about how that went and everything, and just also, see what you were up to, friend.
So I don't know. I just went to California. I was not feeling here. I was I gotta go somewhere. I haven't really traveled much. You know what I mean? And I was fuck it. I'm just gonna go. And I'm gonna make new connections and travel by myself and spend some time alone, do that whole thing, and it was fun.
Yeah,
I met a lot of people. I finished my first EP, made a music video. I did a fuck ton of cool stuff.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's cool because I feel like as long as I've known you, I've been waiting for you to make a concrete version of your your songs and stuff like that in an EP form or something like that. And so it's cool to see that you finally have. It's called Geminai, right? Mm-hmm. And so you sent it to me a couple weeks ago, and it sounds fucking sick. Mm-hmm. And so to finally hear this thing that it's five songs altogether. Yeah. So to hear it all together and hear this thing that you have and shit. And who produced it?
I have a couple different producers. I got Maximilian there. This kid named Corey, he's dope. He lives around here.
Word.
He doesn't really do music too much. He just kind of does it for fun, I guess. But I don't know. He's cool. Quinn connected me with him.
Sure.
And I've done a couple songs over his stuff. He's a really good producer. I got Darius Foster on there. Obviously Quinn's on there doing trumpet solos and stuff. And then I helped produce 2 tracks on there. I didn't play anything, but it was my kind of musical direction and help. Yeah. I wrote all of the songs on there as well. So
when do you think it's coming out?
Process. It's gonna be coming out March 18th.
Okay.
The first weekend of spring, so everybody can smoke weed.
Love it.
And listen to that
shit. We can all smoke weed.
Yeah, smoke weed and listen to that shit. Drink a glass of wine, whatever.
Love it.
Relax. I just want everyone to have a good time while they're listening to it.
Fuck yeah. Did you enjoy your time in California? You're a very heavy East Coaster in my mind, in the sense that you don't really take bullshit, and you're very good at being and I don't want to kiss your ass too hard, but you're very good at being authentic in your own Nailah way, without being I'm gonna take shit from these West Coasters. So how was it in the sense that when you went out there to make music as a East Coaster that doesn't take shit, did you enjoy making the record out there, or did you feel it was I'm trying to almost please these fucking people,
I think that it was just an experience that I needed to have, for sure, because there's so much things, so many things that you think you need in order to be in the place that you want to be, but sometimes you just gotta keep it real simple,
right.
So I wanted to check out the studios and stuff, and spend time with people who are heavily tapped in and stuff like that. And that was super cool, getting to know those people. But also at the same time, everyone is there for you, but not really there for you. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, you were saying you actually were a part of some some like writer sessions where you were with like other bigger artists and everything, and they wanted you to almost like add like ad libs and like sample tracks and stuff like that for other parts of songs and stuff, but you didn't really know what it was for. You know? So like, how does that feel? You know, because you're just kind of sitting in a room with other writers and not really knowing like what you're putting down and what it's being used for or anything like that. Like, you know, as a hip hop oriented person, you know what I mean? Like, does that feel weird or?
It definitely did feel weird. Like, before I left, I was like, yo, I have all my information set up. Like, make sure you hit me up. Use anything. But, like, I told you earlier, like, I made connections that day, and, like, I trust the people.
Sure.
To, like, hit me up. Like, those people, for sure. I trust them enough to hit me up. But they're also, like, professional and stuff like that. And they're good people. So on that end, I'm not like really too worried about it, but as far as like a sense of community, you know what I mean? And that's not really something that you can find out there easily.
Totally. Yeah. Do you feel like LA people are like faker though?
I do. I honestly do. I feel like LA like gives people like this kind of swag, I guess, that they don't really have. I guess that's what they think about us.
Yeah. Why though?
I don't know. I just think that everybody out there is they just move just so slow. Yeah. And they move at like a selfish time rate.
Right.
Like with literally anything. Like I like already been up, started my day at 7:00, even if it's California time. Like I'm always up early. Right, so like I'm up, starting my day and stuff like that. Like people will be up in California at that time. Doing nothing. Yeah. Doing nothing. I'm about to get up now. It's 1 p.m. What do you mean if I get up right now? Be at the grocery store, like, about to check out. This lady literally has, like, my fucking shit in her hand. And she'll, like, put it down to, like, go help somebody else. And then, like, start having a conversation. And I'm like, you like, are you serious? Like,
it's if we were slow.
Yeah, if we were over here, like, somebody would have been like bitching you out.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta go to work. Like, what are you doing?
It's faster paced.
Like, yeah, we just like move at like I feel like we're just more aware of other people's time over here.
A little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it doesn't move around you. Like,
right. For sure. It's not as lax, and it's definitely like we experience these like crazy hard winters.
Yeah.
Where I feel like we're all like so pissed off all the time that then like at any point in time where we're like experiencing like other people in the East Coast, we're just like, he could be doing better shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? We're like, anything that's going on right now, he's like, he could be doing better shit. You know, like anything that's happening, you could be doing better shit. You could be at home, you know, watching fucking Peaky Blinders or something. You know, anything could be better than this. Like, but yeah.
Literally though.
So, but no, the record is great. I love the record that you made.
Thank you.
It's fucking awesome.
Thank you.
I'm excited for people to hear it and everything.
Yeah, it's Geminai, but like it's Geminai, like my name.
Exactly.
And that's what I was trying to tell you earlier. I fucked up. So I posted the shit on United Masters, and it literally got approved the next day. I was like, oh, got approved. They got approved. My first EP, blah, blah, blah. I'm pretty sure, like, me and my girlfriend went out for shots. Like,
because it got approved?
Yeah. And then a couple days later, I'm looking at the shit, and I'm like, this just says Geminai. Like, regular Geminai, like, horoscope. Like
you spelled it wrong.
I literally spelled it wrong. It's supposed to be Nai at the end, because that's my name.
Right.
Yeah. I fucked up.
So did you fix it?
Yeah, I had to resubmit it and then tell me why they hit me with your album has not been approved because your cover photo doesn't meet our criteria. So what I'm thinking is, like, they still had the other album up, and then like the photos were like, oh, I just saw this shit the other day. You know what I mean?
You showed me the artwork. It doesn't look like.
No, like that's mine.
Yeah,
like,
it looks fine.
Yeah,
that's bizarre. Well.
But it's approved now. Everything's settled. So.
Good. Fuck it. So what's the date again?
March 18th.
March 18th.
Yeah.
Geminai. Fucking go listen to it. It's very, very good.
Definitely listen to it.
It's great. It's a good time. But you played shows while you were in Cali too, like writing the record and everything, and like I love that.
Yeah, it was super fun. You don't really get like paid for a lot of those shows.
Yeah, that's how it is.
You don't really get paid at all.
Yep.
I just feel like there's not enough live music out there with like instruments. Like everyone's just like performing on tracks and stuff like that, and I'm like, this is like cool and all, but like, where are the bands? Like,
right. Yeah, it's bizarre. It's bizarre. I mean, I would hope that, especially with the music that you showed me and stuff like that, it definitely sounds like a live band would be behind it at all times. You know what I mean? Like, so it's and that's also the thing that like. So I feel like I should preface by saying like we went to a performing arts high school together.
Yeah.
Where at all times during high school I saw you playing with a band, in front of a band, everything like that. And they were always forcing you, because you were the strongest vocalist at the time that I was in that school, they were always forcing you to do shit that was like more than the other vocal majors had to do. You know what I mean? Like they were always making you be like, oh, sing on this. Oh, do this.
Yeah.
Oh, this. And it was like, it was bizarre.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like you're very good at locking in with like a full band scenario.
Yeah, I love the full band scenarios. I mean, like, I'm very much grateful. Like, I don't want to seem like I'm shitting on like the opportunities that I had out there. Like, I had an amazing time performing with, like Fly City Ray. Shout out to Fly City Tape. It's like a collective out there that my one friend Ray has, and I was a part of that. Got to make some music with them and perform with the group as a collective in like different venues and stuff like that. Like I said, we didn't get paid for that shit, and we definitely deserve money because, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But nobody cares about that shit anymore. Nobody cares about it. But like, that's my job. Like, people don't realize like that's my job. Like, before the pandemic hit, like I was only working like a couple hours, and then like I was gigging literally every single weekend. Like,
yeah, well, that was the other thing I was going to ask you about, is like, as far as my friends in bands or in solo projects or anything, like, you were still doing a pretty good job of trying to play shows during the pandemic. Like, you were playing a lot of like, restaurants, whether they were like making you like separate from the people eating and shit like that. Like, what was that like?
It was always outside, so it was like when it was nicer, the nicer days. They were cool. They didn't really pay us that much, and it was kind of fucked up because it's during the pandemic. But I get it. At the same time, we didn't give a fuck because we wanted to play at the same time.
Totally.
So that was just like kind of a little blessing for us to just kind of like come back together as a group and just be able to like share that with people during the pandemic. But like also like restaurants are mad shicey. They were mad shicey about everything. Copperhead, sorry.
Shout out.
Yeah,
in a bad way.
They also tried to complain that we like smelled like weed, and I was like, sorry, like what the fuck do you like? I won't come back.
What are you expecting?
Like literally, what do you want?
Yeah, what do you expect?
Like, you're asking 3 people in a neo soul jazz band, to pull up, like on a
not
Sunday,
not smelling like drugs at all.
Like, you literally asked me 2 hours ago, like, you're like, oh, it's nice out. Do you guys want to play today? Like, yeah, I'm literally I'm smoking right now.
Yeah, like, what type of people do you think we are? like we just accepted this gig under these pretenses. Like,
we did a Father's Day gig there. Mm-hmm. Tripping balls.
On acid or shrooms?
Shrooms.
Love it.
Yo, we were tripping so hard.
Yeah. At
this gig. And it was amazing. We played at least I think we played so well together. Like, I'm pretty sure I have a video somewhere.
I think.
We played really good. I don't know. We were locked in that day.
Sure.
It was a nice day. You know.
Well, I mean, there's no way to know that you smell like shrooms, so that's fine. You know, that's all good. But
yeah, but she really complained about that. Like, I'm like, first of all, everyone's eating outside right now.
Right.
Literally, like, you have this tent in the fucking parking lot. There's a car right next to this tent, and somebody's complaining that I smell like weed. The car smells like gas.
Well, that's the thing, though. The people at the show definitely weren't the complainers. It was definitely the people that booked the show that were like, oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, like, they were
said
like,
customers were complaining when we were walking by.
No, I don't think.
Because we were, like, every time we would go on a break and then go to the car, obviously.
How long did you have to play?
Like 2 hours, 3 hours. Like, but it's not like we took, like an hour break. Like,
Right.
We literally smoked a bong at like 15 minutes. Like, we smoked a blunt and go back. And we always do good. Like, you know.
Yeah, no, I've seen you. You're a great performer.
No, we always do good. Like,
and how a performer gets ready for the set is not up to anyone else's interpretation.
Yeah.
It really is just how someone gets ready to do what they got to do.
I don't care how it makes you feel, as long as it's not fucking up what I'm doing.
Right.
Then I'm doing whatever I want until one of these motherfuckers start falling asleep or I'm like missing a note or something. I'm like, we can't get fucked up anymore before the show. But like, I don't care.
Let's talk about that. Have you ever been too fucked up to perform? Let's be honest.
Okay. All right. So, back to dabbing in high school.
Dabbing in high school.
Like, okay. Yeah. So, dabbing in high school. One time, I took too many dabs before a performance. And I was, like, brand new and, like, at dabbing. And my jaw locked before I had to sing. And I had, butterflies, like, crazy. Like, you know how when you get too high and you're just, like... like that.
Breathing.
Yeah, like really hard. Just
hasn't happened in 9 years.
No, literally. I mean, this was like 11th grade,
of
probably.
Course, yeah.
So I then get like a raging headache. Like these lights start bothering me. So I am sleeping in the practice room while everyone else is performing, and Mr. has to come get me in the practice room to go on stage because I'm just like assed out. Yeah. But I still performed. But I literally got off stage immediately. I didn't even like bow or anything. Like I was literally about to pass out from these lights. I was like, I took way too many fucking dabs, bro. Way too many dabs.
Was it at Sal Calandra's place of residence?
I think it was maybe Ricky's car.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I don't know. It was somewhere.
Taking dabs in the car in high school, man.
It was somewhere, and I did not. I called my dad to the Commons, and I was like, Dad, I'm fucked up. And he's like, huh? You're doing that shit before you go on stage. That's what you get. I was like, oh, thanks. Thanks. This is what I needed right now.
I drank absinthe the first time that I had to play a show for our high school, for our performing arts high school. Because it was funny, and there was, like, a lot of people, and, like, there was a lot of people in the parking lot that were like, oh, what's his name scored this absinthe? Like, what would it be like if we drank this and then did the show? And I was like, that's funny. And then I drank it, and I just played anyways. And it was fun. It was a good time.
Dude.
But it was definitely not smart.
Not smart at all.
Yeah, but it's fine. And we all, I just spit in this mic. This was great.
I think it's yours.
but no, yeah, I don't know. Art school was weird. That's all I can say.
I mean, like, the teachers that we had to play for didn't really
They're dead
care.
now. They're really dead now, Nailah.
They literally didn't care.
No, they're literally dead now.
It's just one.
I'm just saying.
Oh, thank you for teaching me everything I know.
I'm just saying. There's just teachers that are from this art school that are dead now. And they weren't that old. And I'm just saying, it seems like a dark situation. It seems like you're laughing because you know that it's true.
No!
Like, it's crazy.
He had like a heart surgery and that didn't go well.
All right, well, we'll cut this part out.
Yeah, please cut everything
I didn't know that. But either way.
You gotta get out of the dead.
We're going to cut that out. We're going to cut that out. But seriously, we went to this art school and it was very strange, and there were teachers that understood how talented you were and everything like that, but were still like mean about it in like a weird way. Yeah. Like I remember I had music theory class with you, and it was very like strange how harsh they were. even though you were still so good at what you did? Like, it was like, I don't
It's
know.
because I'm not good on paper at music theory.
Right.
So the way I process everything is I listen. Like, you could play something and I hear it like twice and I could probably do it how I heard that.
Sure.
However I heard it, whether it's a trumpet or somebody singing back at me.
Yeah.
They just wanted me to be good at it with like papers.
Yes.
Like with like the staff and shit. I'm like, no, I can't. Like I can read music.
Sure.
Like, that's fine. But when it comes to like doing that other shit, like what is that, like the circle of fifths and shit? Like
The circle of fifths, yeah.
I know my like keys and stuff like that for the most part, but I'm just a listener.
Yeah.
And they just didn't fuck with that because like they're like, what are you supposed to do with listening? But like I do so much with listening, so fuck off.
Totally.
So
what would you say your new EP sounds like as far as like shit that you're inspired by or like whatever? Like what would you compare it to?
That's a good question.
Besides just Nailah.
So
Besides just Nailah magicness.
I would maybe say like obviously like Amy Winehouse, like Erykah Badu vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I try to always also like be real as fuck with my songs as well. So, you know, kind of just doing me.
Yeah.
Like
no, I love it.
Like tied in with voices that I listen to on a daily, and like writers too. Like Napalm is like one of my favorite writers from Hiatus Coyote. And like,
Who is that?
Napalm.
I don't know him.
Her.
I don't
Wow.
know him. Her. They, them. Her. Him. Them. I don't know.
Amazing writer. Amazing writer, amazing musician. Like I fuck with her so much. So try to be real as fuck with my writing.
Love it.
You know, I like jazz stuff, so I feel like once this is out, I'm trying to move on to like an Esperanza Spalding kind of vibe, or like, you know, something jazzy. Like I want to like a live, like a combo. Like I want something like.
Are you playing? You're planning on playing these songs like with a live band?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely gonna do that with a live band, but like, I'm talking about like my next sound.
Yeah.
I want it to be more jazzy. Like this is like all like computer, done on the computer, like producing, like using the MIDI and the keyboard, and like
Sure.
Max played guitar obviously, but I want like everyone to be live.
Right.
And be like swinging and shit.
Well, I can't wait, man.
Yeah.
I think it sounds great. I think it's fucking awesome. And I mean, let's talk more about California fake people though. What was the weirdness that you experienced out in California? One time when I was in California, I was talking to this guy that I played a show in LA, and I met this guy at the bar afterwards, and he edited all of the trailers for all of the Marvel movies. And like he literally did all of the trailer sets for like Infinity War and like Endgame and all this shit. I was asking him, I was like, what is it like holding all of that material and just not telling anyone about it? And he was just straight up like, it's alright. It's pretty cool. Like he had nothing exciting to say about it at all. He was just a guy that just edited some of the most important
movies ever.
Yes. And literally when I would ask him about it, just
yeah,
whatever.
like it's whatever.
And that to me, in the strangest and most harsh way ever, is what LA people are to me. Oh, you're working on the coolest shit. How do you feel about that? Napoleon Dynamite response.
I mean, like, I feel like
it's like, I don't know.
it's just like, I guess what you're saying maybe it's like not like there's not a lot of personality maybe.
Yeah, he was just whack. Maybe it's just this one guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
He was really whack.
Oh, poor guy.
Poor
I mean,
guy.
like, you gotta think about why he edits Marvel movies too. Like, he's probably not the most social motherfucker.
He's trying to be like, what do you do? And it wasn't.
I babysat for the guy that wrote the remake of Pet Sematary, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I like that remake. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, he's He's pretty cool.
He wrote it or he directed it?
I don't know which one.
Okay,
but
it's not Stephen King though.
It's somebody else.
Okay, cool.
I forgot his name. I gotta look at it. I'll find it. I don't know. If I see it, maybe I'll remember. I don't really remember his name. Cute kid.
This was while you were out.
Nice house. Fucking nice house.
While you were out in Cali.
Yeah.
You're a nanny.
I was nannying.
You're a nanny still, though.
I'm still a nanny.
You're still a nanny. You're still nanny for people.
Yes. Favorite part about California, actually, I loved the houses. I loved going, like, just driving by places and be like, wow, that's a nice house. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's a nice house. I like that.
That's why I like Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I was in California with a friend and we were walking around and he literally was like, I know exactly where I am because of the game. And I was like, yo, shut the fuck up, bro. He's like, no, do you know what the Ritz-Carlton is? And I'm like, no, I don't know. He's like, you don't know what the Ritz-Carlton is? And I was like, no.
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 The Ritz, bro? Yeah, no, but you can learn a lot from Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you can. It's accurate.
It's pretty accurate.
I
Pretty
guess.
accurate.
It's pretty accurate.
Just the way he was saying he was talking about the Ritz in regard to the game, and I don't know the game, so I thought it was something in the game.
Gotcha.
And like, we were just, he was mad that I did, and then I did know, and I was like, oh, I thought you were talking about something in the game.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But either way, okay, so
you really think it's like informational?
Pet Cemetery person.
Yeah.
Where in Cali did they live?
Burbank or something like that.
Okay, cool. And you had to watch their kids?
Ventura? I don't know. Somewhere, it was kind of by me. Honestly, I think they lived in Sherman Oaks. I lived in Sherman Oaks. Like, Mac Miller's apartment was in Sherman Oaks and shit. Like, Bella Thorne lived like 5 minutes down the road from where I live. Because I can't do downtown.
Downtown LA?
No. Downtown, no, I can't do downtown nothing.
Yeah.
And, like, to be honest with you, New York is the cleanest place ever compared to LA.
Whoa. Oh, compared to LA.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel as though LA has gone full Mad Max vibes the last like year or two as far as like certain things go. I've just seen videos of like literally like the highways are like blocked from like there's just shit there and everything. It's kind of wild.
Honestly, I'm like a sensitive person. So when someone's upset, like I get upset. When someone's happy, I'm like, oh my God, you're happy. So now I'm happy. You know what I mean? So like I feed off that shit. And then just like walking around and stuff and like seeing all these people like displaced and like, you know what I mean? And like in need of help.
Yeah.
And like nobody's doing anything. It was awful.
It's dark.
Yeah. It's like, it made me really sad.
Yeah.
And like, I was like upset sometimes because like, I was like doing all this shit on my own. And then, like, I would walk outside, and then there's just, like, somebody walking around without shoes. You know what I mean? Right. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this is just, like, so crazy. And everyone here is just, like, driving their fucking Tesla. Like, I don't know.
Well, it's, like, there's, like, no in-between in that area.
There really isn't. Like, I didn't have a car when I was out there, so, like, I took public transportation. Mm-hmm. And, like, you literally feel like shit standing at the bus stop. Like... It's crazy. But, like, over here, it's even more normal, like, over here. And the buses are shitty here.
Totally,
like,
yeah.
And
Taking
New
bus
York.
Here is complete.
Yeah, and, like, New York, obviously, everyone uses the public transportation. But, like, not a lot of people. Like, everyone uses the public transportation in New York. Like, doctors and, like, nurses and stuff like that. Over here in California, it's, like, you take the train. Like, oh, you gonna hop on that bus?
A weird social disconnect from you doing that,
Like,
no, it's wild.
Very dirty in the subway, like very scary. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I would rather walk around late at night over here.
Yeah,
than over there. Like, I just get like weird vibes. Like, like Quinn used to stay over in like the Hollywood area, and like just be so like. I would get ready to leave the apartment when I would stay with him for a couple days, and like he'd be like, do you have your phone? Do you have your tool to like shank somebody or mace somebody if they come? And your alarm.
Tell me about the tool.
My aunt got me this tool. So there was a bag on my kitchen table before I left, and it looked like a butt plug sticking out of the bag. So I was like, ooh. And then I pulled it out, and it was a shank tool with some mace and a flashlight that also had an alarm on it. So if anyone was bothering me, oh my god, the loudest alarm! You had to pull the string.
So wait, it's a butt plug with an alarm?
No, it's not a butt plug. It's a shank. I thought it was a butt plug. It's a shank. It's a shank. So, yeah. Like, I had to make sure I had that on me at all times. Yeah. Like, I was mad scared. Like, you just get, like, a different, like, ooh, heebie-jeebie vibe when you're, like, walking around there at night. Like, you know, New York would be like, all right. But, like, LA, I, like, wish I could, like, fucking spin my head all the way around in a fucking circle like a damn owl, like, because it's just like there's someone coming up behind me, like, yo, literally so paranoid. I'm like, I gotta leave, I gotta go home, I gotta come back when I'm rich and could live in like Redondo Beach, like, you know.
How long were you actually there?
I was there for like almost 5 months.
Word.
I think. Yeah, no,
I remember you were gone for a while because we tried to do this pod and the power went out and you went to California until further notice. Yeah. And now we're here, and it's months later, and you're finally on the pod. You finally fucking did it.
We're here.
Love it. But
me too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, I don't know. The West Coast, East Coast vibes are definitely very, very split in a weird way.
Yeah, like, but it's cute. Like, I like going to the beach by myself, and like, you know, I wrote a lot of songs at the beach, and I did a lot of like traveling by myself. I stayed in like a couple like Airbnbs.
Love that. Like
on my own. That was my first time being a big girl, like ordering my own Airbnb and like checking in and like being by myself. You know what I mean? Like that's like a nice feeling, like waking up and like writing my music when nobody's bothering me.
Totally.
And shit.
Yeah.
Like it was definitely a good time to like focus.
Did you butcher like certain like apps that were like, you know, like food delivery apps or things that are just brought to you? You know what I mean? Like Amazon.
What do you mean?
Like while you were making the record, did you just like fucking like order shit to you, or did you like go out and do fun shit?
No, I went out and I did a lot of fun shit because I would feel like a piece of shit if I sat in a place that was like pretty much always sunny and stayed inside all day.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way.
Yeah. So I had a lot of fun, and then also like Sherman Oaks is like really hot compared to like downtown LA. Mm-hmm. So it like downtown LA, like Hollywood area, all those places, it would be like 70, and then like Sherman Oaks in the valley, it would be almost like 90 degrees, hot as fuck. Yeah, like sweating like tears, like from every part.
So earlier today, you were talking about how you took your first dab in this kid that we went to high school with.
Yeah.
He was staying with like an elderly person.
Mm-hmm.
And now I think he lives out that way.
He does.
That's what made me think of it. But anyways, yeah, there was like kids in our high school that lived with people that were like old, like Californian people mm-hmm. that stayed out in Pennsylvania for whatever reason. And we would just smoke weed in their basements all the time for whatever reason. And now the kids that, you know, occupied that land from these grandparents now live in California. Mm-hmm. It's very confusing, but yeah,
I don't know. I mean, California's cute. I just feel like I gotta learn how to manage things a little bit better.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It was my first time, and I also don't want to get like tied down to a place either. Like I want to go to another place and record another album in like Atlanta or something, you know?
Atlanta's fucking sick.
Yeah, Atlanta seems dope as fuck. I want to go very badly.
Atlanta's gay. They're just a gay area.
I know.
They respect the gay, and you're super gay.
Yeah, so yeah, gay as fuck. So I definitely want to do that shit.
You are super gay.
So, I just keep thinking about super gay, yes.
Nailah is super gay, everyone. We've all established that on the podcast. Nailah is super gay.
Atlanta sounds lovely.
Atlanta is fucking cool.
I want to go to the strip club and order some lemon pepper wings.
Why that?
Because that's what Rick Ross eats at the strip club.
Lemon pepper wings?
Yeah.
Sure. I appreciate it.
Honestly, I've had some lemon pepper wings over here, and they are not that good.
From
lemon
where?
Pepper. I don't remember where it's from, but I did not like the combo. So maybe they're just better in Atlanta.
Maybe.
So.
I mean, I'm sure if you go south from where we are, the wings are definitely significantly better.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a definite, because the wings here are like, we got like Buffalo Wild Wings, we got Wingstop.
Yeah, no.
That's about it.
That's another thing about California. I was not fucking with the food, like, at all. Like, I needed to be
Do you
friends
have
with
pizza
somebody
in
that
California? It's ass.
was boo.
It's bad.
Very bad. I, like, need to hang out with, like, a foodie from California.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I can get the good places. I didn't really, like, find that many good places to eat. I love to eat.
I know.
So I was a little disappointed. No Spanish food at all. At all. Literally anywhere. Like, my grandpa is from El Salvador. So there was, like, a lot of Salvadorian restaurants over there. So, like, I would go get pupusas, like, once a week.
What is that?
Pupusas? Look it up.
Let's look it up. 36 minutes in.
Jesse, have
This
you
is
ever
the
had
first
a
time we're looking
pupusa?
anything up.
I don't think so.
With, like, the dough with the cabbage and, like, the meat and the cheese.
Oh, it's
With
almost
the
like an
salsita.
empanada.
Yeah, like, kinda.
It's almost like an empanada, but
Kinda.
but you just put cabbage inside of it. That's what makes it different.
Yeah, kind of. It's like a disc. It's like, and you put, like, meat and cheese inside of it. Yeah, look it up.
Salvadorian restaurants. Wow.
It's mad good.
This looked like Nailah's house. This looks like something I would eat at Nailah's house.
Literally, though. It is something
19.
that you might catch at my house.
Well, it's funny because so your family is you grew up in like Southside Bethlehem area, and you know you're definitely a very like overwhelmingly Spanish family for sure.
Yeah.
But like in a good in like the coolest sense. In that, like, I feel like when I look at certain, like, plates of food and everything, like, my brain honestly is like, I would eat that in Nailah's house. Like, it's fun. Like, it's like, I love it.
Spanish food is the key to my heart. I love Spanish food.
Fuck yeah.
This is an empanada.
That's an empanada. I like chicken empanadas. Those are my favorite ones.
That looks good.
Yeah, you should have one.
I've had one. Definitely have one.
You've had one.
I've definitely had an empanada.
You've had one.
I have.
Wow.
There's foods that I haven't had. Like,
have you still not tried a grape?
No.
We spoke about
yeah,
this.
I was just gonna say we just talked. So yeah, I've never had a grape. Still, I've never had a salad.
Stop.
I've never.
Yo, Charlie knows I always get pissed when we have this conversation. I've deadass brought out grapes from my fridge. I'm like, have a fucking grape right now. He's like, I don't want a grape. Iced tea? Nope. Like,
I don't like iced tea either.
Like,
yeah, no, it's.
I understand that.
I'm not
Iced
the
tea?
biggest fan of iced tea, but it just kind of pisses me off because he doesn't like grapes, or he doesn't try grapes. Like,
They look like they would explode in my mouth in a way that I wouldn't.
a grown man.
Like a gusher, but not as enjoyable.
Thank you.
But that's not what happens at all, and you
It's
know
not.
that.
Oh yeah, I love grapes. People love grapes.
Red or
Salads
or
though,
green.
or even salads, like they're just kind of like it's just a heap of lettuce.
No, again,
You don't have to get lettuce.
We've had this discussion.
What else would it be?
No,
This is biased. You don't have to fucking get lettuce. I love arugula and spinach.
legit. You're just eating salads wrong, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
like
you
you're
never-
literally
you're
eating
thinking
Never
salads
eaten
all wrong.
one.
If you fucking get romaine lettuce and like them carrot sprinkles, like I don't know, like you're a bird or something, a rabbit. You gotta get like a good salad, and it'll be more enjoyable.
All right.
With some chicken or something, you know, a little tuna. I don't know if you like fish. You like
Tuna
seafood?
smells bad.
Yeah.
Anytime that a guy in my band would open tuna, it would linger for like weeks.
That's why the rule is whenever you go on planes, don't bring like a tuna tuna salad
you
or
can't
tuna.
be
It
like-
never goes away.
It
They be
never
opening
goes
doesn't
tuna
go
in the
away.
van?
Yeah, well, back in the day,
That's disrespectful.
people would do
See,
that.
I knew I never
Shout out
liked
Henry Menzel.
them. I knew I
There you
never
go.
liked them. I knew I never fucked with them like that.
Henry Menzel used to eat tuna in the van. It was horrible.
No, they're cool, but like tuna in the van, bro, get out. That's like shitting on the tour bus. Like, the fuck
Bad.
you mean? Tuna
It's bad.
in the van. Didn't you guys, you had no AC.
We had no AC
You guys
either.
had no AC.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. And honestly, like, I was already like tripping on the fact that y'all had no AC because I already know how you smell. when you get sweaty. So I'm like, y'all sitting on that van with Charlie? Ooh.
Because because you went to high school with me.
Yeah.
So you saw me in that. I've done this as like I've said this as like a joke almost, but like I used to bring an extra shirt and jeans with me to school because I would sweat so much, and I would like ask to go to the bathroom. I'd be like, hey, can I go to the bathroom? And I'd come back wearing something completely different. And you were a friend of mine that was completely aware of the fact that it was because I was a sweaty boy, and I would sweat through my clothes. And I would just be like, yeah, no, I need new clothes.
Honestly, I'm a sweaty person too, but like, I used to be sitting in math class and it's like Charlie is just like, oh, well, we gotta go change my outfit.
I was sweaty. I don't know. It's fine. I'm a sweaty boy. Who cares, man? Pupusa.
Pupusas.
Pupusas.
Yeah.
My pupusas were sweaty.
Oh, man.
Are you gonna play shows this summer?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to put that out into the universe to make that happen. You know what I mean? Make some calls. I mean, I obviously got to do some work, so I got to reach out to people. I also have to get like a group of people together to play this. I mean, I don't think I'll have like that much of a hard time doing that, but it's about like solidifying people to like take the time out for like a rehearsal and stuff like that in case a show pops up here and there.
Sure. I went to, for those of you that don't know, I play in a band called Floor Space, and for the single artwork, we used a picture of Nailah dressed like Judd Nelson, giving the middle finger on the beach. And I went to a show the other night, and I saw a kid wearing that shirt.
Oh, that's so awesome.
It was fucking great. He was like, I wear this every single show. And I was like, that's great, man.
That's
I was like,
sick.
that's my friend Nailah. But no, yeah, so we'll have to make another one of those for sure.
Remake.
Another run of you giving the finger.
Yeah, that was fun.
Where did we go to do that? We went to a beach.
We went to Asbury Park.
It was in Asbury Park?
Yeah.
Word.
That was a long drive. We got stuck in some traffic and shit on the way there.
Yeah.
And then we were there for literally an hour. We shot the picture. Pretty sure we smoked on the beach.
Sounds about right.
And we had a conversation by the water, and then we left.
That was it.
And we turned back around. We literally took this photo on Charlie's iPhone, like 8 or something like that. We drove dead ass like 2.5 hours to take this photo.
It looks sick though.
It does look sick. And I'm wearing like that long ass trench coat and shit. I'm like walking on the beach.
It looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
There was no one there to like fucking. When me and Jesse did the Floor Space like artwork, we had to put like a bed on the river, and there were multiple people around that were like bikers and like walkers and shit that were like angry.
Why?
Because we were just like, what are you guys doing?
Like, mind your business.
But we had a good day for it. We were just like shooting on the beach. It was great. There's no one there. It was a good time.
People need to mind their business.
That's true.
But also, like, when you see something floating in the water, it's very interesting. Like, one time I was smoking with Sal.
Mm-hmm.
And
Shout out Sal.
Yeah, shout out Sal. And I was also smoking with Cody. And we were at Sand Island in Bethlehem.
Oh, okay.
The park. We were smoking there.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, we're talking mad shit because we're the only people that were talking mad shit. And we're like, this is our spot now. Like, we're gonna come.
Clearly fucked up.
We're gonna come and we're gonna put like lights and shit, and like we should regulate this spot for like, you know, like safe drug use and stuff like that. Like just like making like plans for this spot.
This is where we're keeping the safe drug use.
Yeah, and then like all of a sudden, this group of people, like I'm not talking about like 4 people, I'm talking about like 30 people come down to our spot. And they all sit by the water, and most of the ladies starts reading something, and they all were talking mad shit, but they're like, why are they here?
What were they reading?
I don't know. Well, we didn't know yet.
You were fucked up.
No, we were just smoking. Like, we weren't fucked up. We were just having like a good time. We were just trolling, and then all of a sudden all these people, and then it just seemed like so serious. They all sat by the water, and like somebody was reading, and then they all had like flowers, and they put the flowers So, like, we were talking mad shit, and then all of a sudden they put the flowers, and I was like, yo, what? Where are we right now?
What do they do with the flowers?
I don't know.
I'm confused.
So we had to leave because I thought, like, we all thought we were at, like, a funeral then. Like, we were like, oh, my God, no.
That would change the vibes. I don't know if I would enjoy smoking weed with my friends and then all of a sudden
it did change the vibes.
Setting flowers down.
Sal literally was like, we're out. Let's go. So we started walking back on the trail, and then, you know, my nosy ass, all the people came back up, and I saw somebody, and I was like, what is this? And I'm pretty sure it was like a play, like an interactive play.
Oh, okay.
And
still bizarre,
and
though.
I was just like, oh my God, like, you guys made me think that someone died, like, putting flowers in the water like that.
Yeah.
Like, that was deep.
Yeah. That happens, though. That's one of the things when it comes to, like, I feel like when it comes to smoking weed, I like to smoke weed indoors because, like, I can control my own destiny. Whereas, like, I love smoking weed out in public and everything like that. But, like, there are things that can happen like that where, like, you're just ruining my vibe now. And now I feel as though I'm at a funeral and I was supposed to be at the park with my friends. You know?
See, this is just where I take it back to. I just close my eyes and count 10, and I just be like, I'll just roll up again.
But why?
Well, because, like, you rode my high. Now I have to do it again. I gotta restart.
I have to smoke more weed.
No, I gotta restart. It's fine. Like, this is maybe, like, this needed to happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I just smoke again. It's fucking fine. Thank you, people. Like,
oh, man. Did you ever get in trouble in high school for smoking weed, like, as much as we did?
Yeah. I mean, not at home.
Not at home?
No, not at home.
No, but I mean, like, in school. Like,
I got in trouble one time.
The first time that I ever encountered police in my life was smoking weed at school because they got mad at me, freaked out.
Yeah,
it was weed encounter at school, and they were not cool because that was my homeroom teacher, and he was the reason why I got caught the first time. My homeroom teacher, he was in the art department. I thought he was a good guy, Mr. Beep, and I thought he was cool, and he was no. So that's what I'm saying, man.
You were narking.
Yeah, there were teachers that you had that you thought were cool they were narking, for sure.
They know better not to narc on me.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. But anyway.
Sure.
Anyway, I only got in trouble one time, and I barely got in trouble for it, and it was whatever. Because, like, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Do you think that marijuana is a gateway drug?
I think it can be for some people.
But you just still smoke marijuana.
I'm not some people.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that everything feels different for everyone.
That's true.
So, you know, I do think that people, like, who don't, like, smoke or anything like that are, like, really harsh about it sometimes, and, like, maybe they haven't tried what's right for them, because, like, you don't always have to smoke, you know what I mean? You don't always have to eat it. You don't always have to, like, you can fucking literally put that shit on your body like a lotion, like something hurts. Like, you don't have to just get stoned. You don't have to be fucked up. You don't have to be a loser about it. Like, oh, I'm not using that. Like, what? I mean, like, all right, fine, fucking take 5 aspirins, pussy. Like ruin your liver. Like, I mean, like, it's fine. Like, if you don't want to do it, but, like, don't be a dick about it.
Yeah,
like, that's what I'm saying.
Sure.
Like, I can't stand the dickness about it. I think it helps a lot of people, but I do also think that, like, it could be a problem for some people because, you know, there's, I don't want to say greedy, but, like, the way some people's mind works, they just want more sometimes.
Sure.
So it's like, this is not
people
enough.
have addictive personalities.
Yeah, and I'm like, cool. I'm just like cool with this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't really drink like that. Like, I drink socially.
Totally.
If I want to. Like, if I'm comfortable. Like, if I didn't know you like messaged me online and like asked me to come to your podcast. Or about a friend. And, like,
yeah, of course.
I fucking definitely would not drink 2 of these. You know what I mean? Like, I'm chilling.
Tito's and Coca-Cola, believe it or not,
yeah.
which is a Nailah choice that
Tito's
is very unusual.
Yeah. No, this is good.
Tito's and Coke. Sure. Love it.
But yeah, I do think that weed can be a problem for some people. I mean, like,
Definitely.
we definitely like overuse. I mean, at least I overuse.
Me too.
Like, I overuse for sure. And like, you know, I've had my med card and like I do use it for like medicinal purposes, but like I just also love being ripped.
Yeah.
Like, it's just fun.
Yeah. Well, and it's also weird. I mean, I think about this all the time is like going back to the first time that I ever encountered police was with, you know, smoking in high school and stuff like that. And now it's, if you go literally a block away from the high school that we went to, it's where I buy weed legally all the time and everything. So it's a weird place to be as a millennial that like experienced all this like, oh, that was like the most fucking intense fight I ever gotten with my parents. That was the most like the closest I ever got to getting kicked out of school. That was this and that. But then now it's one of those things that's
Chill.
like, yeah, and also like literally like jump starting the economy in like random ways, and shit
fixing
like that.
things.
Yeah, like fixing things.
Yeah.
So it's just it's a very bizarre place to be.
Free everybody locked up for a fucking weed charge, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean I fully agree. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that's fucking stupid.
it's insane. I can't imagine being that guy.
Yeah. No.
You know what I mean? That like I don't know. It's fucking insane. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Weed, man.
I love weed. I just love rolling up too. Like
Right.
I will say that. Like I just love rolling a blunt. Like I feel like little Rihanna Jr.
Well, you are a person that definitely performs with weed.
Yeah, I love weed.
Like you are a Nailah featuring marijuana person at all times. Like if you could credit weed on a track,
I
you
would
could just credit that for the whole.
I would credit that bitch wholeheartedly.
For sure.
I'm about to. That's a good idea.
You should.
And at least one of my songs, you know what I mean?
Or even the Holy Peach, Nailah
And
featuring.
Nailah featuring Mary Jane, like something cute. Oh, Charlie.
I think I got an idea here.
Yeah. So, I just think that it's helpful.
Yeah.
To someone like me,
Sure.
but it might not be helpful to somebody else.
Absolutely. I feel.
Yeah.
I feel. Well, hey, I'm excited for the world to hear the record, man. I think it's gonna be great.
Thanks.
Very excited for you.
I'm very excited.
And I'm excited
As
that we
well.
can finally get you on this thing
Yeah, I've been waiting.
to talk some shit.
My fucking earrings. I should have took these off before we started.
Why? Because the headphones are.
Yeah, they're like pushing on my ears. Oh my god, so much better. So much better. So much better.
Love it. Well, I don't know if there's anything else to plug. I mean, I feel like we plugged the EP.
Yeah, we
plugged
plugged
the
the
fucking-
EP. We did a lot of stuff. We got a lot of different conversations. We got a lot to bleep out for sure.
Oh, for
He's
sure.
dead. dead.
All of our teachers are dead.
There's none of them are left.
All dead.
But oh wait, also, what you were talking about
What?
before about like living through like changes with like weed and stuff. Like we're living through like mad changes
With weed?
with everything. Like gay marriage got legalized while we were alive.
Yeah.
Like
Well, as millennial people, you're saying?
yeah, just like as people fucking alive right now. Like damn, we've been through mad shit.
I know.
What are we like? We're not even 30.
No.
Been through mad hella textbook shit. Like
Yeah. Do you think it'll slow down for us? Do you think that maybe like our 30s are
I
just
really
like
hope so.
we don't have to deal with anything?
I really hope so, but I honestly don't think so because honestly, I just feel like everyone deals with like bullshit. Like there's mad shit going on when like my parents were our age too. Like my mom had all three of us by the time she was your age. Me, my brother, and my sister by the time she was 26. So, and then there's like mad world shit going on around her at that time. You know what I mean? Like the World Trade Center fucking blowing up and shit. Like it just feel like everyone just keeps living through horrible historical events.
Do you think that's what it means to be an American?
Horrible historic events. I mean, I was celebrating the gay marriage thing though. Like that's pretty cool. Like there are some positive changes. We gotta be grateful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We gotta be grateful for everything, big, small, in between.
I agree with that.
Just so it keeps getting better. Because when you're not grateful and when you're a fucking raging bitch, nothing gets better and nothing gets done.
That's true.
We gotta love each other. That's what my rainbow is gonna say. I know you don't have a rainbow, but if you do,
I like it. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean?
You never watched you watched Jesus and Mero podcast? You can cut this out. Then.
No, we're definitely keeping this in for sure.
They get like a little rainbow. Look it up.
Let's look it up. Look up the rainbow,
What is it called?
and then we'll get Nailah out of here.
Jesus.
Jesus.
That.
Yeah, look at the rainbow, Charlie.
What? Okay, so what?
They always ask their guests what they wanted to say.
Oh.
So like I could literally be like, I love cheese, and that will go up on my rainbow.
There you go. So what's your rainbow?
Love everyone.
Love everyone.
That's
All right,
kind of a
we're
stupid
gonna get that
rainbow.
above Nailah.
That's
already.
kind of a stupid rainbow when we talk about it again. But like when you listen to the conversation, it's better.
Love it.
Love everyone, bitch. There we go.
Love everyone, bitch. All right,
Don't be
cool.
a bitch. Love everyone. That's my rainbow.
All right,
Perfect.
Now the question is, Charlie, will you actually edit that?
Yeah,
Can you?
I'll do it.
Can you?
Love everyone, bitch. Or Jesse will do it for me.
I ain't gonna do it for you, please.
Who knows?
Do it yourself.
White supremacy must die. That's a good one. I can't take
That
that
is a
one,
good
though.
one. It's taken though.
Ooh, Erykah Badu. What she said.
There you go.
Oh,
Good
I
luck.
didn't
Yeah.
say it.
Her hair
Be
is
kind to
cool.
everyone. Oh my god, me and John Cena are twins.
Have you seen Peacemaker?
No, my parents keep telling me to watch it though.
It's so fucking good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
All right, I might have to give it a try.
It's
now.
good. Your parents are awesome.
Yeah, they're watching
Your
it.
parents
right
are so cool. They get it. They understand the greatness of James Gunn.
now. Yeah, they're cool.
They get it. Yeah, they cool. Oh man.
When's your birthday?
In August
August what?
4th.
August 4th. So you're a little Leo.
Yes.
I hear you.
What does that mean? What does that mean for Jesse being a Leo?
I mean, I don't really know you that
Yeah.
well,
Okay.
but like
I'm a.
Leo's-
What is it?
You know your
Sun
big
in
three?
Leo, Moon in Capricorn, Ascendant in Capricorn.
I don't know what any of this means.
oh my
We're gonna
god,
close on
Jesse's a moody Judy.
What does that mean?
You're a moody one,
I don't know
huh?
what this means. I
I
don't know
can
if
feel
I believe in
it.
it, but do keep going. What does that mean?
Capricorn, Leo. So like moody, and then you're like you're moody, and they're like I'm not moody,
I'm not moody.
and then
but I'm
That
not.
sounds like Jesse.
I'm not moody.
I
That
feel like
sounds
you
like
could be
Jesse.
snippety, snappity, snoopity.
A little.
Like just like irritated, you know what I mean? Also like
Oh,
Cap-
you've seen me kind of like he hasn't seen me. No one's really seen me mad.
Yeah.
But you see me irritated in like music video shoots. I'm like, come on, let's get
I've
going.
seen Jesse close to mad.
yeah. So like
It's more so irritated.
I don't know. I
Very-
don't really know,
very
but
few
like
people have seen
Capricorn, Leo, like I feel like you have a little bit of like a Leo thing. So like my friend, you know Karina, right?
Yeah.
Karina's like really quiet and like you think, you know, she's so humble and stuff like that. And then like, you know, you get Karina alone, like it's just me and her, and I'll be like, girl, you look mad cute today. And she'll be like, I know, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
But like she wouldn't say that in front of everyone.
But she knows.
But she knows that she looks good. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? And I feel like you're buried that. It's like, oh, this is awesome. He's like, yeah. Like, even if he says it in his head, he's like,
Yeah.
I fucking know. This is cool, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, I did that. Like,
Maybe that's how Jesse feels about
yeah,
the
like,
podcast.
I like your hat. And then his head, he's like, yeah, that's why I fucking bought it. Because I like this hat. You know what I mean?
The red hat?
Like, yeah.
He's got multiple of those red hats.
Actually, fun fact: 2022 marks 20 years of me wearing a red hat.
Wow.
You wear a red hat every year?
Every day.
I've been
Or
wearing
every-
it for the past 20 years. Yeah.
Every day for the past 20 years. Do you have
Magda.
hair?
Shut up, Magda.
You do have hair!
Yeah.
My head was shaved over the summer like that.
Yeah?
Feels
Did it
great,
feel
right?
therapeutic?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
I bet.
amazing. I shaved my head like so many times, dyed it blonde. I had flowers painted on my head.
Should I?
I did match it. No,
Do it. Do
No?
it.
no,
Yes.
Why?
Do it.
because you look scary.
Do it.
Why will I look
I
scary?
don't know. I
Do
just
it.
feel like you look a little racist. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Why racist? What do you mean?
And I just feel like you.
Like, I watched the movie Cherry with Tom Holland last night, and would I look like that?
I ain't never seen that movie, but yes, if
He
you
looked
ask
very.
me, yes.
He was very shaved Tom Holland vibe. It was good. It was just really sad. He gets addicted to drugs. He goes to war. It's pretty sad.
Tom Holland shaved his head.
Yeah. Would I look like that?
Oh, nah. He looks like he raps.
Yeah, but maybe I could look like I rap.
No, you know who you would look like? You would look like Sid from Toy Story.
You might be right. You might be right on that. If I shave my head, I might look like Sid from Toy Story.
You look like that motherfucker for sure.
That's fine, though. It's whatever.
Oh, that's fine. I just, break apart my toys and put them together.
He was an artist. He was a
He was like
creative.
a start of a serial killer.
Yeah. He's doing all right, though.
Yeah, Tom Holland looks a little weird. He looks like he should be wearing a gold chain and rubbing his hands together. He looks like he's ready to do some Birdman shit. Fuck Birdman.
It was a pretty good movie, though. It was.
Yeah, I should
solid.
watch it. I like Tom Holland.
Yeah.
He's a nice boy.
Nice
he
boy.
seems like a nice boy. I don't know, and that's weird.
Yeah, well.
He seems like a nice, genuine guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think I'm a nice, genuine guy
No.
these days? You know,
I haven't seen you in forever, but you seem to be doing a lot better.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
You
Compared to when? Like a year ago?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah.
pandemic was rough, bro.
It was rough on anyone, but it's just nice to see the growth, you know.
Thanks, man.
You're
I
welcome,
appreciate
buddy.
that. Well, I think you're doing great. I'm excited for the fucking music. Geminai comes out.
March 18th, 2022.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen to it
On all
everywhere.
platforms.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I heard it.
It's gonna be amazing.
I have to pee so
I have
bad.
to pee so bad too.
We
so-
both do?
Yeah.
Love it.
Hurry
we both
up.
have to pee so bad. So thank you so much. Go follow Nailah on everything and listen to her new music that she has coming your way. She's a very, very dear friend of mine, and she's very, very fucking funny, and her music is fucking awesome. So go listen to it. We got Jesse Gonzalez on the ones and twos.
Hey.
Go follow Red Hat Jesse on everything, and please follow us at Going For It Pod on all the things.
On all the things.
We'll have more shit coming your way very,
Hell
very
yeah.
soon. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you very, very soon. So, bye.
Bye.